Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in our live. Our topic today is going to be on true versus false twin flames and how to recognize which one is which. I am Kanisha. I am a certified ascension coach, and I am joined with other coaches here. So I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. We can start with Leesie.
Hi, everybody. I'm Leesie. I'm a Master Certified Ascension Coach, and I'm really excited about today's topic. It's very juicy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cristina. I'm a certified ascension coach, and I'm in union with my twin flame. I'm very much looking forward to talking about this topic.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dany, and I'm also a certified ascension coach. Very happy to be here today, discuss this really juicy topic about twin flame, false twin flame, real twin flame. So stick to the end, guys, because it's going to be really good.
Yes. So this topic, we really want to be able to help you get clear on being able to really see the truth on what truly is a true twin flame and what a false twin flame is. And so we want to make sure that we can give you all of the support here. You'll definitely want to also check out the Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover book by Jeff and Shalia, because there's a whole chapter in there about false and true twin flames. But here we're going to go ahead and just get started on we'll start with the false twin flames and really get into what that would look like for you in your journey. So does anyone want to start with that? Actually, I could go because I've had quite a few false twin flames. Hi. So the reason why we attract false twin flames, I feel this has been a big lesson for me, is when we continue to seek love outside of ourselves, we will attract people who will really show us where we still need healing. And so with my false twin flames that I've had in the last 5 years, they have all given me a really big, crucial part of my healing, whether it was around my parents and like mirroring my relationship with my parents, or trauma that I had moved through. Every single one of them had kind of given me this really big piece to work through. And for my journey personally, we want to make sure that we don't compare our journeys to others, because everyone's twin flame journey is going to be unique to them and their twin flame union. But for my journey, I had a lot of a deep upset with the divine masculine. It was a very, very deep upset with the divine masculine. I couldn't feel that I could trust them. I didn't like being around them. Just a lot of hurt there. And so I really feel that it was the most compassionate for me to move through some of these healing with different individuals, my false twin flames, so that I could move through that process and really start to learn how to heal that upset with the divine masculine. But one of the big things that they had showed me was that when I would really heal the core of the upset, they would vibe out of my life and they would be nowhere to be seen. They would not come back, kind of energy. And I felt really relief when they would leave, because I had healed the upset and there wasn't a true alignment there. And so it allowed my energy to come back and allowed space to be cleared. So for me, that was really important to recognize that once I healed the core of it, they would vibe out. But there was many other things that would come up that we'll definitely talk about in this live, about how you know whether or not they're a false or a true twin flame.
Yeah, I relate to what you were saying, Kanisha, like how every time you heal like a core upset, the false twin flame, soulmate, just vibe out, and yeah, like I think that like the false twin flame looks like, oh my god, like it's the perfect person on the outside, on the surface, but like what you said, like deep down it's not really aligned with you, like they are not connected with you on a soul level. And so that's why it requires a deep process of really like going home to yourself, because when you do that, you are able to be connected with your soul, right? Like with yourself, and that naturally connects you with your true twin flame, and that's how you can reveal you know, if the person that you're with is your false twin flame or your true twin flame, and realize that, yeah, maybe on the outside, on the surface, it looks like the perfect person, but really is there anything on the inside? Like, do you really have like a connection? Are you really one? You know, and in order for you to see that, again, like I was saying, you do need to have that connection within yourself. And I feel like when I had my false twin flame experience, like it looked like he was the perfect guy and that he was the love of my life. And I didn't really know about twin flames back then, but I felt that like he was the one, because everything looked perfect on the outside, you know, like everything was really like rainbows and butterflies, but of course with ups and downs like any other relationship, but it really looked like he was the one. But then like just like Kanisha said, like when I healed like a deep wound, like a deep core block, he dived out of my life, you know, and never came back. And I resonated with what you said, that like I felt relief until the day. I feel like, oh, like I'm so relieved that like he vibed out of my reality, you know, that like he's not my man. And you know, it's yeah, like it's really powerful to realize, you know, to have a revelation and get to the core and know what's the truth, you know, and naturally like just allow yourself to connect with your true twin flame. And yeah, like I feel like the difference for me was that when I met my twin flame, instead of being like, oh, like on the surface it's like, oh, it's so rainbows and butterflies, it was to me, you know, like I really had that experience of like feeling like all over the moon, but at the same time I never in my life felt so grounded. And the grounding feeling was so new for me that like that's actually what, you know, motivated me to look for answers. Like, why was I feeling so deeply grounded in my being with this person? And I think that like that was the difference to me, you know, like it wasn't just like, oh, I have a crush with him or he has a crush with me. I felt grounded in my heart, in my soul with this guy. And I felt that like, you know, he was me and a guy, and I was feeling all these things that I didn't have an explanation to. Like I didn't know about twin flames when I met Ian, you know, I had no idea that the term even existed. But then meeting him was really the reason why I was so obsessed with wanting to understand what was going on. And so that's when I started to do, you know, some Google search and found twin flames. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is a thing, you know, like I'm not crazy, right? Like this is real. This might be my twin flame. But like I did doubt it too as I kept going deeper. And I was like, we have these differences. Like I wonder if, you know, if we really are twin flames, you know. But every time I healed, every time I had like developed like a deeper connection with myself, he always came back, and it was peaceful and loving, and you know. And so yeah, like I feel like the true twin flame can never leave you, you know. The true twin flame is always with you no matter what, you know. And so that's really powerful, and it's safe to go deep, you know, like all the way deep within your heart, with this journey. Because at the end of the day, like whether you are revealing a false twin flame or a true twin flame, you are on the path. You're on the path to ascension. Like this is the fastest path to ascension, and you are gonna be with your twin flame, you know. And if you really take this seriously, like you can have, you know, harmonious union with your true twin flame. But yeah, like it's okay. I feel like an important message will be that it's okay to go deep. Like it's okay to surrender to the journey with no fear. I mean, of course, their fears are gonna come up, but like heal them, you know. But like move through that. Like don't be afraid to love this person if you are feeling called to even have a relationship, you know, because you can never be hurt when you are actually like truly loving. And the lesson is gonna be learned, and naturally you'll know this is it or this is not, and then you release it, and then you keep getting closer to your twin flame, you know. Like it's really about getting closer and closer to your twin flame, and that's possible, you know. Like it's beautiful when you move through that, when you allow yourself to have that journey.
Yeah, I want to share that, you know, everybody's journey, you know, is unique. Like whether you're revealing a false twin flame or, you know, going deeper with like claiming your true twin flame, I really feel like the core of the lesson that a false twin flame teaches you, and it can come in a variety of ways, is to release attachment and like rely on God. Like ultimately, like that is the biggest piece to like revealing your true twin flame versus your false twin flame, in my, you know, in my experience and opinion, because like you have to be willing to let go of what you like, your expectations or what you want it to be, or this idea of yourself, you know, and actually like allow God to show you who you are, and in a good way. Like it'll always be a good thing. You know, like allow God to show you what's appropriate for you and what, you know, what God has for you, rather than yeah, holding on to attachment to any particular outcome. I feel that like that was for me personally. You know, I revealed a false twin flame in my journey, and that to me, like the biggest part of that work was like getting to that space where I could trust God to like to be able to even receive that, you know, that answer, right? And like that's like the biggest piece for me is you have to, you know, you're doing this work to develop your relationship with the divine so that you can actually receive what the divine has for you. And regardless of what the answer ends up looking like on your journey, you know, everyone's journey is unique in that way, but like regardless of what it is, like it's really about like relying on your relationship with God.
Amen to that. That is so true. And you've seen it countless times where people surrender and just choose God above all others, and then boom, there's their twin flame. So I'm moderating comments today, and I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody watching. We have lots of viewers, so welcome. We have Angelica, Sierra, Jasmine, Gabriel, Nicole, Sini, Rashad, Roxanne, Kai, John, Rebecca, Elena, Erica, and Andy. So lots of you watching with us. So welcome. We have a question already, but I think we're going to be taking questions in a little bit of time because we wanted to kind of go through what's in the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, about signs of a true twin flame and signs of a false. So if you don't have the book, you're going to want to get it because it explains every part of the twin flame journey. And I really like the signs of a true and signs of a false. And I do want to say that you, like everyone said here, it is a revealing process, keyword process. There were times on my journey with my true twin flame where I was reading this list and I was like, he doesn't match any of the signs of a true and matches all the signs of a false. And so my journey, as Cristina was saying, was getting, you know, closer to myself with God. And my heart knew like all along, but I was looking on the outside. I wasn't actually moving through all of my feelings and all of my blocks and challenges on the inside. And so as I did that, and as I healed trauma more and more, it started to become very clear that he is indeed my true twin flame. So I do want to share, like, those of us here kind of have like different backgrounds. Like I have not really had a person that I thought was my twin flame that vibed out, or like I didn't have someone who was a false twin flame in my life, but others have. So you don't necessarily have to go through a true and false twin flame experience. I've heard people ask that question, but it's really your journey. Your journey is unique. So yeah, I wonder, should we read the signs, or do we have more things to share? Okay.
Yeah, read the signs.
Okay. Well, I got it all. Let's start with true twin, or actually I'm gonna read the paragraph above that.
Okay.
Okay. So it says, channeled, how to differentiate a false from a true twin flame, channeled. And this is in chapter 3 of the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. As a divine channel, and this is Jeff and Shalia talking, as a divine channel, I am able to ask God to provide some signs to show you if you have met your true twin flame. This can clarify whether you are with your true twin flame or your false twin. It might be part of your path to experience a false twin flame, like Shalia and I did, in order to clear the obstacles in your way to being with your true twin flame, although it's not a mandatory experience. Remember, your false twin flame can be the gateway to your true twin flame when you utilize the lessons and choose to heal the core blocks of your false twin flame. The core blocks your false twin flame is presenting for your real twin flame union to occur. So I'll stop there.
Yeah, I love that. So I've had a few clients who are fearful that if they're experiencing a false twin flame, that they're going to be stuck with their false twin flame. As long as you're doing the work and moving through your feelings and moving through the obstacles that they're presenting to you, it won't be compassionate for them to stay in your space. This is what we mean about them vibing out, is once you truly heal it at the core, they will naturally vibe out and you will know that this is not my person. So you don't ever have to worry about, oh my gosh, is this a false twin flame? Am I doing something wrong? Really, you're on the right path, and their soul is just here to help you clear these blocks so that you don't have to move through those same upsets with your twin flame. Not saying they won't ever come up, but you won't have to move through the core and the nitty gritty of it with your true twin flame. It'll be, the majority of it will be cleared through a false twin flame. So it's okay if you've attracted a false twin flame. Like I said myself, I had a lot of trauma and things I needed to heal through. And it was actually really compassionate for me to be able to move through that with a few different people who could help me see a different perspective of things. But not having attachment, like Cristina said, is really important. That way you're able to truly let them go when it's time, instead of holding on and trying to get something from the relationship.
Should we continue with the 9 signs of a true twin flame? All right.
Yeah. Or do we want to do false first, since that's the topic we've been on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
perfect.
do it and save the juicy nuggets to the end. No, just kidding. Okay, so this is 9 signs you're with a false twin flame. This is channeled. Number 1, a false twin flame will regularly abandon you. They will find ways to split up with you and get away from you, either emotionally, spiritually, or physically. They will not be interested in spending long stretches of time with you because they are not designed to be around you for long, sustained periods. Number 2, a false twin flame will try to lie to you about who they really are. They will not want you to know they are false because they get so much love energy from you without having to reciprocate anything real. A false twin flame will likely try to take as much of your love as possible without wanting to give love back. Number 3, a false twin flame will not share your vision for the future. Number 4, a false twin flame will not share all your deepest core values with you, nor will they feel inclined to do spiritual work with you to discover your values together. Number 5, a false twin flame will likely try to hide their true selves from you. They will not want to honestly share the deeper parts of themselves with you, even if cornered or persuaded to do so. Number 6, a false twin flame will not help you create the vision for your life, nor will they feel inclined to be part of your life's vision. Number 7, a false twin flame will always prevent you from going deeper with them, no matter what you do. Number 8, a false twin flame will not be interested in bringing your painful inner misalignments to the surface. They will be more interested in enjoying your presence now as you are, and not interested in investing in you and helping you become aligned with your divine self by bringing your core stuff to the surface for healing. Number 9, on the surface, your false twin flame appears as your true twin flame, but as you go deeper, they reveal to you they are not who you're looking for. As you choose love at core, as you choose love at the core in the upset places inside of yourself, your false twin flame is mirroring. They'll choose separation over unity versus your twin flame, who would mirror your core choice in love and be unified with you. Whether you have found your false twin flame or your true twin flame, you are on the right track to your eternal divine union. I'll just stop
Perfect.
there.
Thank you. Yeah, so really what I received from this is just a true twin flame will avoid really just allowing you to get to know who they really are, being vulnerable, being very open, having that equal give and take relationship. And that is something that you'll find that for me personally, I found that with false twin flames, I would find myself getting really tired after like spending some time with them. It was almost like an energy vampire kind of energy, where it was like, wow, like your twin flame union should really give to you naturally, but there was this energy of always feeling like being taken from. And then it would take like a day for me to like get my energy back and come back to my center. So that was a big one for me, to recognize that I was really, it required me a lot of energy to try to even get to know this person, because they weren't willingly open to just being open with me.
Yeah, I want to, there's a great question in the comments, and I want to like, I feel it's really relevant to address. So Sarah asks, do I or can I reveal to my twin flame that the hairbrush is a false? So with this, this energy, like the energy behind this question, I feel that I have personal experience with this energy. So, you know, on your twin flame journey, you really want to be focusing on you, right? It is not up to you to reveal, you know, reveal to your twin flame that they're with a false twin flame, because that means that you're pointing your energy outward rather than inward. And that was kind of exactly my experience with my false twin flame experience, that I spent so much energy focused outward, focused on him, that I wasn't really looking at myself. And, you know, through Twin Flame Ascension School, like learning, you know, this teaching, learning how to do this inner work, you know, I began slowly, you know, putting more energy into myself rather than looking outward. And like, you know, over time, I did begin to like release attachment to this false twin flame, until I manifested an experience where, you know, I received support from Jeff and Shalia in helping me to like call in my true twin flame, or verify my true twin flame, through a meditation that's actually in the book. And this is something you can call in with your ascension coach as well. But like, the point is, I was focused externally, and I wasn't really seeing myself, you know, and putting energy into myself. And the truth is that when you genuinely start to do that and put energy into yourself and like really focus on you, you don't need to like reach over to your twin flame and like, you know, convince them that they're with a false twin. Like that will naturally be revealed. You know, when you truly focus on you, you can't help but like, you know, attract your twin flame to you, because that's you focusing on your union. Focusing on yourself is focusing on your union.
Yeah, and as you do that, you won't even have to like reveal to them that you're their twin flame. That goes around to like, how do I tell my twin flame that we're twin flames, or how do I convince them, or how do I get them to see that? The more that you do your inner work, just like she said, and put your focus on you, that naturally evolves and you don't have to do any convincing. Just they know it too.
Amen. That actually leads into the first question we received from Rashad. And Rashad was asking, I am the DF. What happens when I can't feel my masculine's energy anymore? Does that mean that I have surrendered and let go? I've been feeling lighter these days since I've been focusing. I think there's an emoji. Oh yeah, since I've been focusing probably on myself. Sometimes I feel myself wanting to text or call or ride by, but I continue to be strong. So I just meditate in place of that. So it's kind of on the lines of what Cristina was sharing, where focusing on yourself is part of the journey. But what's really going to help you, as Cristina also shared, and everybody did, is Twin Flame Ascension School and the mirror exercise, because don't misunderstand that focusing on yourself means cut your twin flame out of your life, out of your heart, not focus on yourself to the expense of your twin flame union, but focus on loving yourself and remember that you are a twin flame as you do that. And some of the things that I think people get scared to focus on themselves because they are afraid that if they stop putting energy into their union, that it'll fall apart. But that's not true. You can just let go and fly with God, right? You don't have to fly the airplane yourself. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And we have a couple more. We just have some comments, like Empress Energy says she's experiencing this. And Sarah says, thank you. So
Yeah, like I love what you said, Leesie, about like not focusing. Like, okay, a lot of people say that, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna focus on myself and that's it. Like, I don't want to know anything about my twin flame. So it's always healthy to focus on yourself. You know, it's always healthy to heal yourself. But like, if you really want your twin flame, then you'll have to know that there is no difference between focusing on yourself and focusing on your union. But like, what ties all of this together is like also what like Cristina was saying, with no attachments. You know, that's the key, right? Like, you can be focused on loving yourself and do, you know, whatever is good for you. But like, if you are not diligently working on getting like aligning to your union, then you're not gonna really have your union, because it's like you're telling the universe that you don't want your twin flame. You know, like, it's okay, like, I don't want my twin flame. Like, and a lot of people say like, I actually don't want my twin flame. But I feel like they say that just because they are really hurt. But the truth is that you do want your twin flame. You wouldn't be here, you know, if you wanted your true twin flame. And so it's really about like releasing that control and loving yourself and learning. That's when TFAS comes in, right? Like, that's when the mirror exercise and the support of a coach comes in, because we do need to learn how to love ourselves and how to love our twin flames at the same time, without being attached, without being controlling, and without like, yeah, trying to do something that is out of alignment, right? And that's crucial. That's how you actually get things done. That's how you actually vibe into union. That's how you reveal your true twin flame. And so it's really that very profound process, you know, that you have to take. And it's not about like, oh, okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait and until this is revealed. Well, not, because like the process needs to be taken, right? Like, you need to move through the process so the revelation can happen. And that doesn't mean that mean like while you are in the process you're gonna be like waiting and upset and sad, because the truth, guys, is that you already are with your twin flame, with your true twin flame. They are always with you. So if you want to have this process, this revelation process, you know, who's your true twin flame, you want to enjoy this, then do that meditation, you know, the twin flame meditation exercise that it's in the book, because it guides you to your heart where you can connect with your twin flame. And you can do it right now, you can do it anytime. And when you do that, you are right there at that moment with your twin flame. I feel like if you know, like, fear can easily get you distracted. Like, oh, your twin flame is not with you right now, so feel bad and do something else. But the truth is that no, you can always be with your twin flame in your heart, and you can always connect with them in your heart and keep going, knowing that, like, having confidence that things are gonna reveal, because you are telling the universe, you're telling God that this is what you want, this is what you claim, and you are working towards that. And so the universe has, pretty much no other thing to do but to respond to what you're claiming. And because you're doing the work, you're supported, you're doing, the right way. Let's say, like, meaning the right way, meaning like you're doing what actually is gonna give you a result, right? That's why you're here. You want results. You want to see, is this work? Is this gonna work? But like, you need to put it into practice, right? So yeah, like it's really about focusing on yourself, but at the same time loving your twin flame. And again, how to do that? Well, that's when you go deep into this journey, right? Like, that's when you claim more support so you can learn. Because even though you know that, it's something that you need to practice. You're going to be challenged again and again and again, and you do need support. Like, I doubted if my twin flame is was my true twin flame many times. I was like, damn, like, is this really it? And I had to really claim all the support available for me, like watch Twin Flame Ascension School, the mirror exercise, friends who are also in this journey and support me, and my coach, and like really have that support to see everything clear and to find that, okay, yes, this is it, like, okay, now I feel clear, right? Like, you do need to get there. Like, that's why, like, we need support when we are moving through challenging times, because we might feel lost, but you don't need to stay there. The purpose is for you to move through that and to come out to the other side with more clarity. And then that's how you keep ascending, and you keep, having more and more good things in your life. Of course, one of those things, meaning you are gonna be with your true twin flame. Again, you already are with your true twin flame. It's just the process of clearing the path to getting there, right? To seeing that with your soul, with your spiritual eye, So yeah.
Yeah, what you're saying really is like how to align into the vibration of harmonious union. And one of the things that we learn is that we have to master unconditional love. And what Dany was explaining is, like, sometimes even with the true twin flame, you will have experiences where it's like, there is no way this is my true twin flame. And God is asking you, are you going to love this person unconditionally, even if they're showing up in a way that feels really bad or doesn't look good? But are you going to master unconditional love in this space to reveal the lie and to reveal the truth? And so I think that leads us right into revealing a true twin flame, which I really love. So
Oh,
we
wait,
can
hang on 1 second. Key point. I'm so sorry for interrupting. How do you learn this? It's in Twin Flame Ascension School. I just wanted to point that out. You can't go off in a corner and figure it out on your own. I just wanted to share that. It's kind of huge. It's like big, obvious flashing light. Twin Flame Ascension School. Okay, sorry.
It's so fine. Yeah, you're right. It's absolutely Twin Flame Ascension School, and using the mirror exercise and really learning. It's like a muscle. You have to really build it and get to a place where it just becomes natural for you to unconditionally love your twin flame, even through the upsets. And loving your twin flame unconditionally through their upsets is going to help them move through their upsets even quicker. So it's important to learn how to master it. Even being in Ascension School for, I think this is my 3rd year, but being in the community for 5 years, there are moments that will come up where I truly believe I have mastered unconditional love, and then something comes up and I'm like, wow, I am not unconditionally loving my twin flame here. And that just gives me an opportunity to have compassion for myself, to forgive myself and make a new choice. And so it does take a lot of presence and honesty and vulnerability to really clear that and to get into a place where you truly are mastering unconditional love. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and look into the signs of a true twin flame and go into that part of the subject. Do you want to read those, Leesie, or do you want me to read those?
Either way, if you have the book. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So God's 9 signs you are with your true twin flame channeled. Number 1, your twin flame will feel familiar to you. Nobody in this world feels as familiar and as comfortable to you as your twin flame. Not even your parents equal the familiarity and kinship you will feel with your true twin flame. It may feel as though you have been friends for lifetimes, and this is absolutely true. Your closest human friend is your twin flame. 2, your twin flame will share the same vision for their life as you do. If you are unclear about everything, so too will your twin flame be unclear. They will want all of the same things for themselves as you do. They will share a clear vision with you for your lives together if you do the work to create a clear vision. Their personal vision also complements and enhances your own. 3, your true twin flame will desire the same things as you from life. They will want to live similar experiences and gain similar understandings. They will not desire everything exactly as you do because they are not a carbon copy of you. 4, your lifestyle choices will align easily with your twin flame if you take time to get clear on your choices together and individually. 5, your twin flame will value the same things as you when you both get clear on your values. A good way to uncover a false twin flame is to get clear on your values with your partner. No true twin flame will avoid doing the work with you if you are sincere about doing your spiritual work and getting clear on your values. 6, your true twin flame will adore you at the core above all others. A false twin flame will have many love interests, but your true twin flame will not genuinely ever love another human as much as they love you. You know you have left your twin flame long ago if you still sincerely love that person with your innermost heart, even if you find it intolerable to be around them. 7, your true twin flame will always love you. You will know this when you tune into your heart center. Your twin flame will never abandon you in love and will never truly withdraw their love. They cannot because they are you. 8, your true twin flame will always genuinely enjoy your company. True twin flames feel comfortable and relaxed in each other's honest and authentic presence. And 9, when you meditate deeply within your heart, you can see if this person in question is an exact vibratory match to your soul's blueprint.
I wanted to add something about what you were saying, Kanisha, about like it's about loving unconditionally, you know. And let's say you loved the wrong person, or let's say you loved the false twin flame unconditionally. Well, there's like you don't need to worry about that, because if you did that, then guess what's gonna happen when you meet your true twin flame? You already learned how to love unconditionally, and if you were able to love a false twin flame unconditionally, it's gonna be bananas to love your true twin flame unconditionally. You know, like it's actually not easy to love your false twin flame unconditionally, or like any partner that is not your true twin flame. It takes more work than actually loving your true twin flame, because your true twin flame is you. Even if it's challenging, and it's your mirror, and it can look sometimes that it's harder than like out of the relationship on the outside, it's actually way easier because you don't have to put extra work, because this is your person. So you just naturally love them. So if you are doubting whether this person is your true or false twin flame, and you are afraid that like I'm loving the wrong person, let go of that, because you are definitely learning a lesson, and this lesson that you are learning will help you with your true twin flame, if that's the case. And then you're going to be able to ascend faster, and things are going to be easier. And remember, you master this, if it's your false twin flame, bananas with your true twin flame, you know. And And I'm not saying, oh, you're not going to have challenges. Of course you will. But the level of love that you're going to feel for them is just going to be infinite. And so that love is going to be your foundation to move through the biggest mirror thing going on in your union, the biggest blocks, So the answer is always going to be, and we're always going to point you guys to the internal, to really get to the core of your soul, of your being, and actually have a transformation and actually have a connection with yourself and with God. And that's why we were saying, like, Twin Flame Ascension School, the mirror exercise, the coach, God, all the support that you require to have this genuine relationship with yourself. And it's really about your happiness and being free and having like a harmonious union with your life, with yourself, with your twin flame. So it's completely worth it, because it's about really like having a good life, not just like a so life, like having a complete satisfying life, So either way, whatever you are on your journey right now, keep going and keep listening to what God is telling you, and make sure that it's God, it's the voice of love that is guiding you, and choose love, and everything will fall into place, and I love what you read, Kanisha, the signs about, true twin flames. I think that it's important to get clear with the values, what are the core values? The only way you can reveal your true twin flame, and the only way you can have a healthy and loving relationship with your true twin flame, is in the twin flame way. There's no other way. You can try other way and it's just not going to work. The twin flame way is the only one that is going to work, because you do need to know how to navigate this relationship. So getting clear on your core values, where there are no illusions, where there is no fear, there is like genuine, like a genuine value, you will see that your twin flame meets you there. And so that's going to help you reveal your true twin flame as well, because you're going to see, oh, okay, this is really important for me. And this is how this is important for me. And now this is important for my twin flame too. And this is how this is important for my twin flame. It might not be the same, but at the core it is. So now you're going to be able to understand each other more and just keep building the relationship, because it's really about having a relationship with your twin flame and growing the relationship more and more and more and more, and thriving in your relationship. And that just expands to all of the other relationships. So it's worth it, pretty much, it's worth it.
Yeah, you're pointing out on how, like, it's what they said, and all pretty much 9 of them was that you have to get clear on you in order to recognize your true twin flame. Because if you're not clear on you in certain places, there's no way that you're going to be able to recognize your true twin flame, because they are you. And so this is why it's a self-love journey, and it is a journey of ascension, because your twin flame is your ascension buddy. They're helping you ascend and learning who you are by being your mirror. And this is why a lot of people will get into this place of, oh, this is a false twin flame, because sometimes they don't like the mirror, and that's okay. But that's why having so much support with Twin Flame Ascension School and a coach, and having the support, is going to help you move out of that upset quicker, instead of staying in that illusion. They'll help you see, like, okay, if that's okay that you feel this way, let's move through the entire feeling, get to the core, really love ourselves here. And do you feel the same way after you've healed the upset? With the true twin flame, you just end up loving them more after you heal the upset, to be honest. So yeah, just getting clear on you is going to help you get clear on your true twin flame.
That's so true. And I know there's a couple questions here that I think I want to answer with, 2 questions with 1 answer. There's a question about, I've been healing. This is from Shagun Negi. Been healing and there's no action from my twin flame. If anything, I see even more contrast. Why is that? And then another question from Katrina. It's difficult to know their core values when you're not in contact. So I just want to share with you that you know, I've been through the situation where I was doing a lot of inner work, watching Twin Flame Ascension School, and it seemed on the outside like nothing was happening. I've had periods of time where I didn't have any contact from my twin flame. And what I want to share is that you just keep loving yourself and putting one foot in front of the other with whatever upset arises. Like Jeff and Shalia say in the book, it's not about just what your twin flame's showing you, but your whole life. Like the waitress who's late with the bill at your restaurant when you're waiting for a flight, the traffic jam, the colleague at work who's annoying you. Those are part of your twin flame journey. So move through those. And the other thing is, you need to love completely before you let something go. And it's important for you to master this work, master the mirror exercise, master this as a way of life. I see a lot of people, and I've been there. I don't have any shame here, who try to paint their twin flame as a false twin flame because they're trying to not heal what they're showing you. But I just want to say, whether they're true or false, it's the same path. You have to heal what this person, we're going to call your twin flame person, is showing you. And then once you heal that with the mirror exercise, you know, layer by layer by layer, you're going to have the truth revealed. I think that may be what the upset is in both of those comments, is that you may be afraid that you're going to do some inner work and come up empty-handed. And I love when Jeff and Shalia say, God would never lead you to water without a pitcher. So you're going to have the truth revealed. Focus on you doing the inner work with the mirror exercise. Watch Twin Flame Ascension School and start taking those steps, those 2 steps, and get your coach. That's 3 steps.
And also, Katrina, the truth is that you are one with your twin flame, and you're always with your twin flame. And you don't, if you're in no contact, you actually are with them. Okay, like maybe physically, right? You're not talking to them, but they are one with you. So if you hold on to this truth that they are one with you, then you actually don't need them to get clear on your core values. You can get clear on your core values from this truth that you share one consciousness. And by doing that, you're going to be able to feel better, and you're going to be able to get clear and attract them. So you go from no contact to permanent contact, pretty much.
Yeah, I think something I would love to just remind everyone is when you start believing that you're going to attract what it is that you desire, you're going to attract your twin flame. It's law. Like there's a lot of people who hold on to this belief that like, I can't attract, I was there like 6 months ago. I can't attract what I want. And as soon as I started to really let that go and just believe that I could, I started attracting more than I thought was possible, because that's what God desires for you, is he wants to give you everything and more. And so it's having to believe that you are a twin flame. You are meant to be in union with your twin flame. You would not be here if that wasn't the case. And so the sooner you let go of doubting your inner work, doubting doing this work and really choosing to love yourself, the faster you'll see results. And again, I'll say this in every live, we do not do the mirror exercise just to get something from our twin flame. We do the mirror exercise so that we feel better and we can fill our own cup and give to ourselves what we're seeking from the outside world. And that's the whole point of the mirror exercise, but it's the fastest way to heal separation. And so you just want to make sure that you're always going into the mirror exercise so that you can find peace within yourself, knowing that that is naturally healing your union. I feel like Cristina has a piece.
Oh, well, I just wanted to like support us in wrapping up that like, yeah, like what everybody's been saying, you know, you are a twin flame and you don't need to reach over to your twin flame and like, you know, try to get something. As you relax into who you are, you will naturally attract what's for you.
I love that. Perfect. How's everyone feeling? We're closing up here. Perfect. All righty. Well, I want to just thank everyone who joined us today, everyone who asked questions. And you can always join us here for our lives at 4 p.m. EST on Fridays here in the open forum. Thank you to the beautiful coaches who joined us today and gave us their feedback. And make sure that if you have other questions, check out twinflamesuniverse.com. That's where you can find all of your support, including Twin Flame Ascension School and Twin Flame Ascension Coaches. But other than that, we will plan to see you guys next week for a new topic. Thank you everyone for joining us. Bye.